The notion that scientists fabricate information about the environment to control Christians is a misconception that has been perpetuated by misinformation and a lack of understanding about the scientific community. This idea is often rooted in a deep-seated distrust of the scientific method and a misunderstanding of the motivations of scientists. However, it is essential to recognize that the scientific community operates on a foundation of empirical evidence, peer review, and a commitment to objectivity. Scientists are driven by a desire to understand the world around them, and their research is guided by a rigorous methodology that emphasizes observation, experimentation, and replication. The scientific method is designed to minimize bias and ensure that conclusions are based on verifiable evidence. While it is true that scientists, like any other group, can hold personal beliefs and biases, the scientific community has numerous checks and balances in place to prevent these biases from influencing research findings. The idea that scientists are manipulating environmental data to control Christians is not supported by evidence. In fact, the overwhelming consensus among climate scientists is that human activities such as the burning of fossil fuels and deforestation are significantly contributing to climate change. This consensus is based on decades of research, involving multiple lines of evidence, including temperature records, melting of glaciers, and shifts in the distribution of plants and animals. Moreover, the notion that scientists are targeting Christians specifically is unfounded. The scientific community's concerns about environmental issues, such as climate change, are rooted in a desire to protect the planet and its inhabitants, regardless of their religious affiliations. The science of climate change is not a partisan or theological issue, it is a matter of empirical fact, supported by evidence from multiple disciplines, including physics, chemistry, biology, and geology. It is also worth noting that many Christians are actively engaged in environmental advocacy and recognize the importance of protecting the planet. The notion that Christians are being targeted by scientists is a divisive and misleading narrative that ignores the many areas of commonality between science and faith. In fact, many religious leaders and organizations have spoken out about the importance of caring for the environment, citing biblical teachings that emphasize the stewardship of creation. The spread of misinformation about scientists and the environment can have serious consequences, including the erosion of trust in the scientific community and the delay of action on critical environmental issues. It is essential to recognize that the scientific community is committed to providing accurate and unbiased information, and that their research is guided by a desire to understand and protect the world around us. In conclusion, the idea that scientists are fabricating information about the environment to control Christians is a baseless and misleading narrative. The scientific community operates on a foundation of empirical evidence, peer review, and a commitment to objectivity, and their research is guided by a desire to understand and protect the planet. Rather than perpetuating misinformation and mistrust, it is essential to engage in constructive dialogue and recognize the many areas of commonality between science and faith. By working together, we can build a more sustainable future and address the critical environmental challenges that face our world today.